everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Shauna, and I'm going to start off doing a makeup tutorial. Now, as you see, I've already started to draw in my eyebrows. I know they're looking a bit crazy, but that's okay. I'm starting out. So, I drew out my eyebrows and my eyebrows with precisely my brow pencil from Benefit. And then I used afterwards my brow conditioning. So first I drew out and then I put my brow conditioning on top to smooth them out. Afterwards, Sephora. It's also a brow mascara pencil, or no, it's not a mascara pencil. It's a brow mascara gel, and so basically I put that on my brow, smooth it out, and go into this mirror. It's a lot better. So, I know it looks a little bit crazy, but we'll form it up afterwards. So, today I've been thinking a lot about being unique and how I believe everyone should see themselves as being a unique person, meaning you're special. There's no copycats of you. Have you ever thought about that? Do you see yourself as being special? Well, you should, because you are. You are a very special person and you're very unique. There are no copycats of you. Isn't that great? Nobody can be like you but you. But I think a lot of people don't see it that way. You know, we all tend to look at what other people have and what you don't have, you know? Sometimes you just have to be appreciative about the things that you do have. You know, what helps me is to write, take a paper and write down all the beautiful things about yourself. And I know it's easier said than done, because sometimes it's a challenge just to get up and then write all those things about yourself. I know. Write them down and look at them. But really look at them. And then say, you know what? I am beautiful. Yes, I am. I am smart. I'm intelligent. And blah, 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 blah. Call it out. Say who you are. But do it every single day. Even if it's just 2 minutes, just do it. Look at it every single day so you know that you're a special person. That's really important. And another thing what you can do, try on some clothes, Try out some new makeups, or what else could you do to see yourself as being unique? Take some selfies. Selfies always help. I know you're probably thinking, I don't look so good. My makeup is da-da-da-da. Excuse me. With today's technology, everybody can be looking beautiful. Literally. They have so many different filters. They have so many different, social media platforms, and so many different apps and camera apps to help you to believe, hey, I am special. I am beautiful, So I'm going to use the MAC, and this is the color NC45. What else can you do? So that you can stand out and really believe that you're special. Well, you can start off by reading books that help you to feel good about yourself, to help you also to see that you're special. You can start off by checking out videos, for instance, mine, and others. I mean, there's so many different videos out there to help you feel motivated and that you feel special and unique. What else could you do? Or I tell you how I did it, or how I've become so, not necessarily full of myself, but I just believe in myself. I see myself as special. When I go out, I hold my head up high. And, even if I'm looking, I basically try to, when I leave out the house, I try to look very presentable. I try not to go out with, hair undone, no makeup. I really try to put some effort before I walk out the door. So that alone is a huge help in your self-esteem and seeing yourself as unique. When I go out, I hold my head up high. I pretend that I am this rich woman and I have everything I need. And so, because I'm a rich woman and I have everything I need, I hold my head up high and I smile a lot. And that alone will give you the self-esteem and make you feel like special, like, not everybody does that. Not a lot of people can walk around with their head up high and smile. That alone is unique. What else could you do? Or what else have I done to see yourself as unique? Reading, like I said, reading helps a lot. Reading self-help books. I would like to do a video about like all the self-help books that you can read to help build up your self-esteem so you can see yourself as unique, because that's a huge help. I definitely believe in reading and listening to people who implant positive messages. I like to also go through magazines. I'll get a magazine and I'll search through it, and I'll pick out an outfit, and I'm like, that looks like me. That looks special. I think that outfit is definitely me. Brings out my personality. What else? What else do I do to make myself feel unique? Reading, checking out self-help books. It's also a mindset. You just have to stop caring what people say. As far, not necessarily stop caring what people say, but basically, if it's something like extremely negative that doesn't elevate you, then don't listen to that. Don't listen to people who put you down. You have to somehow be arrogant, in that aspect. I mean, literally, you really have to have a vision of yourself of who you are, or actually who you would like to be, you know? Stop caring. If it doesn't elevate you, I believe in some feedback, that's for sure. But it depends on how that person gives you that feedback, You can tell if it's coming from a good place and a place of, if they really want to help you out or not. If that makes any sense. Yeah, you're going to have to be a little bit egoist. And if that's a word, like I said, I've been here in Germany too long, so I don't know, I might be making up words, guys. Please forgive me. But you have to be a little bit egoist and think of yourself as somebody like, there is no other me, and I'm happy how I am. I know there's some things that I can improve, but I'm special, and that's the attitude you have to have. Seeing yourself as unique, try out, if you're like trying to find like a style, try out different styles, try out different things to help you to get to that point where you see yourself as being unique. Attend seminars, I definitely believe in seminars, and like I said, I don't think it's a problem. I actually think it's a good thing if you have somebody who you admire and who inspires you. That also helps. Sometimes they also help you to bring out the uniqueness in you, or to see things that you don't see in yourself, if that makes any sense. I'm telling you, writing down your plus points, your positive points also help, so you can see yourself as unique. What are things that you do that nobody else can do? Because trust me, there is something that you can do that nobody else can do, and that alone makes you unique. Your look, that can't be copied, okay, unless you're a twin. But even then, you're still unique, because personality-wise, everybody has a different personality. Fingerprints, nobody has the same fingerprint. So that alone is a uniqueness alone by itself. Okay, guys, so I've shaped up my eyebrows. They look okay, not so Angry Bird-like. And now I'm going to apply my MAC Strobe Cream. And it's in the color Gold Light. And basically this is like a highlighter base, which I put on my skin. And then I put my foundation. This helps you to get that glow. That glowness, girl, because you need that standout point. What else can I say about being unique and how to help you to find yourself? It took some time for me, like I said, to get to where I am today, as far as being, having a high self-esteem and seeing myself as something special. I went through many phases in my life, trying to find myself, many styles. But one thing for sure, I always had a vision of how I really, yeah, how I wanted to see myself in the future. And I'm still working. Trust me, I'm still working to get there. And that's okay. But I started to wear clothes that they kind of made me stand out, but not in a not in a bad way. Stand out, but stand out meaning in a in a classy, sophisticated way, if that makes any sense. Okay, I think I've run out of my strobe cream. Okay, I got a little bit more. That's all I need. Yeah, I had different phases of styles, so that helped me. Like I said, I was a huge Sade fan, so because I like Sade, I wanted to incorporate her, somewhat of her look and style into who I am. I had several different people or famous people who I looked up to, or I just thought that they were so classy and cool. I even wrote down like what are the qualities that I wanted to see in myself. And so basically I slowly built myself up or built myself to get to that point, if that makes any sense. Like I said, I had musicians who I was inspired by, actresses who I also thought were extremely classy. Like, I like that movie, Basic Instinct. I just found Sharon Stone to be so seductive. So I thought that was also, yeah, sexy, but and powerful in one sense because she was extremely rich and she had some type of, she had a presence, a way that people were drawn into her because she was mysterious. So I also wanted to be a bit of that as well. I mean, I think, yeah, you have to have some type of inspiration of, how you want to see or future you, how where you're trying to get to. Okay, guys, so now I'm going to put on, everything's falling over. Now I'm going to use my Prolong Wear Concealer from MAC in the color NC45. And I'm going to use my Beauty Blender. Just take a little bit and just tap that on into your eyes, or under your eyes, basically. Now, some people like to put the foundation on and then the concealer, but I do the concealer first, and then I put my foundation on. There are no real rules. There are no real rules. I mean, apply the makeup how you like. As long as the end results are good, that's what counts. I mean, that's how I see it, at least. Yeah. What else? Yeah, I love jazz music, so like I said, I wanted to have something jazzy and kind of pop, not poppy, but a little bit underground, if that makes any sense. So my styles went in that direction. I also loved the styles from back in the 40s and 50s. Of course, that came later because when I was in my early 20s, I found the hippie style to be quite unique and special. So I always wore clothes that were from the 70s because I really, I liked it. I thought it was like a real fun hippie peacetime. And so I stood out in that way because not a lot of people back in the 90s were really into, at least the early 90s, they weren't really into the hippie scene. In one of my videos, I was talking about music, and I forgot there was another band that I used to listen to. I'm telling you, I had so many different phases of finding myself. Um, another reason why I was listening to, or another reason why I wore vintage hippie clothes was because I was listening to the Grateful Dead. Yes, I was listening to the Grateful Dead. I know, you're like, eh? You don't seem like the Grateful Dead type, but yes, I was listening to Grateful Dead. I wasn't a real Deadhead, but I just like that the music, it just was so happy and so kind of spaced out. Yeah, Jerry Garcia. I'm happy that I was able to see the band before Jerry Garcia passed away. And that was an experience. I saw them in DC at the RFK Stadium. And that was such a cool time. I remember Sting had opened up, or actually it wasn't Sting, it was, what's the lead singer of, the guy from Police? I can't think of his name, but I saw he opened up, he was the opening act for the Grateful Dead. What's that guy's name? I can't even think of him. And outside the stadium, before the concert had started, there were a lot of stands, so you can buy a lot of clothes. There were a lot of clothes stands, incense stands, anything anything that was hippie style was being sold on the market. That was a really cool experience. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I liked to wear vintage 70s hippie clothes, because I just thought it was a cool time, and I liked the music as well. And like I said, I used to listen to the Doors and Jimi Hendrix, Steppenwolf, and so yeah, listening to that music was I was also building myself. I knew that I was a happy, easygoing person, so that just basically fit in with me. Before that, I knew I wanted to be like this, not necessarily seductive, but just like this woman that stood out, who was different, was mysterious, and yeah. So, yeah. Sharon Stone and Basic Instincts and Sade really stood out. And there was another lady who I also thought was quite special. What was her name? Emanuela. Yes, Emanuela. There were like there was like a group or a series of, it was like soft porn, would you say? But not really porn, but it was soft. They were like adult movies, and it was like really popular in France, the Emanuela series. And they had so many different Emanuelas. I mean, basically it was about this really beautiful exotic woman, and she, had all these different stories of her experience with meeting men, or whether it be men or women or whatever. But however, she was really beautiful and she stood out, and it was in France. And I mean, who doesn't like anything that's related to France? Because I mean, it's such a beautiful language, and the culture just really like stood out. So yeah, she was also an inspiration. So that was also a way of helping me to find myself and kind of build my style. But wait, it goes on. Okay, so next I'm going to do my Huda Beauty concealer in the color Peanut Butter. And I'm going to use my MAC brush, and that's the number 195 MAC brush. It's a flat brush. It's a concealer brush. It's really good for applying concealer. And I put this over my, what would you call this? Yeah, I put it on my eyes, underneath my eyebrows. This is the eyeshadow area, but I use this basically as a base before I put on my eyeshadow. Yeah, who else could I say that was a big inspiration? Oh, Janet Jackson. Yeah, I thought she was also, I really liked Janet Jackson. I wasn't such a big fan of her music, but I liked her style. I mean, she really brought out the box braids style in the 90s. And I remember she just looked so cute, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do my hair the same way. So for the longest time, I wore braids. I mean, she was, I don't know, she was just my inspiration. As far as, you know, her music was always had a message of, you know, like, I'm strong, and I'm gonna do it my way, you know. Please don't ask me to recall any of her music, because like I said, I wasn't really into her music, but more so of how she carried herself. And even though she came from this family where, you know, everybody was pretty much a superstar, the way she stood out and became her unique self is because she went in a different direction and kind of found herself and took her life and, yeah, created her own style, you know, using a bit of African influence with her braids. And what was that one song that she had? And when that video came out, everybody was like, yes, that is so cool. What's that? That's the way that love goes. Yeah, that's the way love goes. Well, if you get a chance, check out that video, because that was also a statement. I mean, her look was so unique. I mean, her body was just like pow, and I don't really recall the hairstyle she had. I think she was a little bit older, probably in her mid-20s, but you can tell, you know, she just had an attitude about herself. So, you know, those are the people that I grew up off of, and yeah, they helped me to find, or helped me to bring out the uniqueness. I mean, in myself, I took a little bit from everybody's style. My mother, of course, my mother was also very creative in her styling. My mom was constantly changing her style. She was really a power woman. She was, yeah, she was a single mom, and yeah, she just had an aura. She was just like, so, yes, I'm gonna do it. And I remember she also, you know, listened to a lot of positive music that pretty much helped her, you know, in her confidence and feeling good. And she was always trying out new styles, and always trying to learn new things, always trying to enhance and better herself. So she too was a huge inspiration in my life, and how I wanted to yeah, I wanted to also incorporate a bit of her into me. Of course, I always knew that I was still different, you know, and that's the thing. That's the unique part about it. You know, we all take something from everybody, some piece where you're like, oh, I think that's cool, or I think that's cool, and then we just try to, you know, yeah, you sculpt yourself basically, you know, whether it was negative or positive. Basically, you're unique in that aspect. You know, you come out somehow, and you know. Okay, guys. So now I'm going to apply my foundation, the NC45 Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15. My MAC. I love my MAC. So, and I'm gonna apply it with my Beauty Blender sponge. Yeah. What else can I say on the topic of being unique and how to find your uniqueness? Yeah, there's several ways. Have patience in yourself, you know. Write down the things which you like, you know, and then incorporate that also as being a part of being unique, if that makes any sense. You know, I'm sure there's something that you like that nobody else likes. Everybody has something that that they like that nobody else likes, or everybody has something special, or see something special in whatever that may be, and you know, you can call that as being unique. Yeah, that's it takes time. Perhaps, I mean, some people figure out at a very early age, you know, this is me, and you know, some people are born with it, I believe, and then there's some people who need time, you know, to get to that point where they really see themselves as being unique. But never forget you are unique. That's the most important point. You should never forget that you are unique. Like I said, whether it's negative or positive, you are unique. Nobody out in the world is like you. There's only one fingerprint from you, and nobody else can mimic that or copy it. So that's a huge factor. So, so foundation is done, and now I'm going to do my eyeshadow. And today I am going to do, or I'm going to use the Morphe X Jeffree Star. And once again, I always keep my boxes. I mean, literally, I have, to all my makeup palettes or eyeshadow palettes, I always keep the box. I mean, pretty much with everything, as you see, everything is all boxed up. I don't know, I don't know, a little fetish of mine. Everything has to still look new and coming out of the box. I feel important and new just in that way, you know. Or unique in that aspect. Well, maybe there's somebody else who also likes that too. So anywho, I think I'm going to do, like I said, I'm gonna do a smoky eye, and I'm gonna use the color gonna start off with the color Calabasas. So I'm gonna take my 217 MAC brush, some right here, and I'm gonna put that in my eyeshadow area, my eye area. Oh, it's really dark. I didn't realize it's gonna come out so dark. Wow. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna do the other side and I'll be right back. So, what do you think? Okay, so now I am going to do the color Hi Dude. Some of these names are just, I don't know. I kind of wonder, how do they figure out the names on these palettes? I mean, here we got Welcome Back to My Channel. Wand Noise, Lynn, 1985. And then we got a Hi Dude down here. What's the T? Is this color? Girl. I like that one. Millions. Wake Bake and Nate. Glam Rapids. Rolls With It. Designer label. Okay. I don't think the person who did that put a lot of thought into it. I wonder, was it Jeffree Star? Was he just like, okay, Hi Dude, I'm gonna name that the Hi Dude. Or, welcome back to my channel, bling. I don't know. I think it's funny. Okay, so I'm going to put that at the bottom close to my eyelashes. So I'm gonna do that smoky look. You only need a little bit of this Hi Dude because this Hi Dude is quite intense. So that's how that's going to look. And then I'm gonna blend it out with my MAC brush, looks like 245 or 248S. I think I call it out different every video I do because I see it different every day. Because I use my brushes every day, the numbers somehow wear out. Although I don't know how they could wear out because it's not like I'm holding the brush from here. I hold it from here in the middle, so I don't understand. I don't understand how that gets worn up, but either way. So I'm gonna smoke that out. Yes, I am unique and I'm special. That's how you gotta do it. That's how you gotta say it. Yes, I am unique and I'm special. And there's no other one like me. Nobody has the same fingerprint like I do, so that alone makes me unique, you know? So, okay, smoke that out. Now I'm going to apply my NARS mascara in black. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I got my mascara on. Now I'm going to smoke out my under eye because I love that smoky and pow look and dramatic look. And trust me, guys, these are the looks that I use for every day. I don't wait until there's a special event because maybe God only knows how long it's going to take before the next special event comes out. So just do it for yourself. And every day should be a special event. You know what I mean? So anywho, I'm going to take the color Photo Gravure from MAC. This is really literally my everyday go-to eyeliner that I use. And basically I'm going to apply it here. Just like that. Okay. Now I'm going to take my Naked Urban Decay brush, and I use this brush always for like smoking out my eyeliner, and I'm going to take a bit of this Hi Dude and also use that to help give me that smoky look. And Hi Dude is this one again, the dark brown. Makes your eyes look so dramatic and so, ooh. Okay. And don't worry if there's some fallout. You can always go back and clean it up. At least that's how I do it. I always go back and I clean it up. You put a little bit too much. So okay, now I'm going to apply my eyeliner from Yves Saint Laurent. That's the Couture eyeliner, and it is number 1 Noir Minimal Matte. I love to have that matte look, and I like to do the wing look. So in case you're wondering how to do the wing, you basically start from there in the inner corner and then you just go up, go light, and then you bring it on over. And then you fill it in. Don't worry if you don't get it the first 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times. It's a practice thing, basically. Practice, practice. Came out a little bit thick, but I can fix that up. So I'm gonna apply the other side, and then I'm gonna apply my eyelashes, and I'll be right back. And I'm gonna apply my highlighter with my MAC 23S brush. It's a big one. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to do my inner corners of my eyes and the outside and put some lipstick, and then I am done, guys. Yes, I'm done. Okay, so this is my Urban Decay Distortion Eye Palette. And of course, again, I got the box still. Looks like that. It's a really cool eye palette. And these are the colors that are inside. And because I have blue, I would like to put this space color. It's a light baby blue. I'm gonna see how that looks on the inner corners to help me get that pow effect. Now I am looking for my brush. Let's see. These are where I keep all my brushes, by the way. It's a basket I got from IKEA. And there I have all my brushes. And because I have so many brushes, oftentimes the smallish brush that I use sometimes gets lost. All these big brushes. Where could it be? Let me look for that and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I got my brush. It's this one right here. I love this guy. I always use this for just dabbing a little bit on the in and out of my eye, corner and the inner side, inner corner, inner part of my eyes. Okay. So guys, as you know, and probably hear, I am not a makeup artist. I just like makeup and I like doing it for fun, and I'm always experimenting. So, and now is the perfect time to do that during quarantine. So, just so you know, sometimes the terms, I'm just like missing it. Got German in my head. Okay, so I want to try out this space. Looks like that. It's baby blue. Got a little bit up here. I don't know if I'm feeling that so much. It's not too bad. They call this color space. Matches my blue top. I think I might have did a little too much, but that's okay. Blend that out. Okay. So now I'm gonna apply my lashes for real. I'll be back with the final look and my lipstick. Okay, so I got my eyelashes on, and as you see, it really changes your appearance, brings out more of a look, I think, especially when you add the eyelashes. So now I'm going to add my lip gloss. This is called Generation Plump Shine Catrice by Catrice Cosmetics. I'm not sure if Catrice is worldwide. I did, however, see them in Spain, so I'm not sure if they're in the States, but it's actually a drugstore brand, and they're quite cheap. And but they're very good. They make really good products. Catrice is the name. And this is like a shimmery, glossy effect on the lips. Now, I must say, please do not put any lip gloss on if you're planning to go outside, because your lipstick will get messed up, you know, wearing the face mask. So don't put this on if you're going to go outside, because you can forget it. It's going to be all over the place. This is only for inside, to keep your lips moist. So guys, I'm finished with my look today. What do you think? Oh, and by the way, this is what I have on. I have on my Massimo Dutti shirt. Looks like this long blouse with my black sweater. And I have this cute little pouch bag that I found online in the snake print, and my Zara pants. And these are my like slippers, which I wear around the house because it's cold here in Germany. So thanks for joining me. I hope you guys were able to gather something from my video, unique, finding the uniqueness in you. I would like to hear, I would like to hear about how you find, or how you plan on going about finding uniqueness in yourself. Please leave a comment below. Don't be shy. Again, thank you for joining me on the Shauna's show, or Shauna's World. And I hope to see you again. And yeah, have a good day or good evening. Bye.